What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. Right now I want to talk about the new shark movie. Everybody knows I like shark movies. I like animal attack movies. Um, yeah, the new shark movie, The Bay. Now, so far this year, we've gotten a killer whale movie. We've gotten a killer hippopotamus movie. And we've gotten some killer shark movies. I think we've also gotten one or two gator movies in there too, right? Pretty sure we have. But we've had a few killer shark movies. The Bay is the newest one, and it's not the best one. Unfortunately, it's not the best one. So this is just another run-of-the-mill, people are on a sinking boat surrounded by sharks movie. That's what we have here. Basically, you have two friends. They charter a boat to take them out into a bay where they can see sharks up close. There's an accident with one of the tiger sharks. One of the tiger sharks gets really aggressive with the boat, ends up breaking the hull, and the boat starts to sink. And there's sharks everywhere around them. What this movie does is it does try to take kind of a more realistic take on sharks. Sharks aren't monsters trying to kill us. They're not monsters hunting human beings. Sometimes they bite us. And that's really the approach this movie takes. I mean, there's even a part in this movie where one of the people, the boat's captain, he gets out and he swims to shore and he's fine. He makes it to shore. And I think that in a real world scenario, that's very likely what would have happened, right? Sharks aren't hunting us. He very likely could have made it to shore in a real world scenario. I think one of the problems with this movie is just the continuous bad decisions that are made. There's a point in this movie where the captain makes it to shore and he finds a village, but he doesn't bother to wave anybody down in the village. He doesn't bother to go over to the village and try to find somebody where he can let them know what's going on. Nope. As soon as he sees a boat, he takes the boat back out to the wreck. And this boat happens to be like a kayak. Like, it's not gonna save anybody. Now, you know, the assumption that we make in the movie is that he sees the village. The village is still pretty far away. He's gonna have to run quite a bit to get there. He sees a boat. He decides to go out and save them. Still a stupid decision. Gotta let people know that you guys are out there. You're sinking. What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. This village is a fishing village. Very likely had a boat that was more capable for rescues than a little kayak. Because, of course, he takes a little kayak out and he gets into trouble again. And there's also his first mate. His first mate ends up being a coward, and he ends up getting some people hurt because he wants to get back to shore, and he doesn't care that he has a responsibility to get his passengers to shore. He just wants to get to shore. And because of his cowardice, people get hurt. Francesca Eastwood plays Emma, who is the main character in this movie, and she is the lone bright spot in this movie as far as acting is concerned. She does a fine job. I'm not going to say that she's some great thespian, because she's not yet, but she does a fine job. She has charisma, pretty good on-screen presence. You buy what she's selling. Everybody else in this movie, not good actors. Not good actors. Dialogue delivered very wooden, not convincing, just a bad performances all around. So I think you can sit back and you can say, well, Q, listen, that's what happens in most shark movies. In most shark movies, we have bad decisions, we have bad acting, blah, 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 blah. And this one just kind of had a veneer of unpolishednesses. A veneer of unpolishing. An unpolished veneer. There you go. It just wasn't a very polished movie. It felt amateur. The movie felt amateur. I took a very long way to get there. The movie felt very amateur, and it did not, most of the time it wasn't entertaining. It was just infuriating. just kind of getting angry as you watch it because of all the bad decisions that are being made that go well above and beyond bad decisions that are normally made in a film like this. So, The Bay, unless you are just a shark nerd like me, I think you can skip The Bay. Like I said, the lone bright spot here is Francesca Eastwood. I think we're going to see her in more stuff moving forward. But other than her, there wasn't much here to enjoy. So that's my take on The Bay. What did you think of it? Did you watch it? Let me know in the comments down below while you're down there commenting. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.